Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Hodl Hodl News Podcast. Today is June 28th, 2019. I'm Will, and we have 21 Bitcoin and blockchain news stories for this week. First, Mike Novogratz's Galaxy Digital launches BTC options trading for institutional investors. Novogratz's cryptocurrency merchant bank Galaxy Digital has ventured into the new business of offering Bitcoin options contracts. The move follows growing demand from institutions. Overall, the crypto derivatives market is seeing increasing interest from firms. Russia may allow crypto trading in the upcoming legislation. That is a bill. It's cryptocurrency related and it's slowly inching forward. A government official has hinted at what may lie ahead when the legislation is finally passed. Deputy Finance Minister Alexei Moiseev said there is a range of possibilities from prohibition to the possibility of purchase. Like with foreign currency, it would be possible to buy and sell cryptocurrencies, but impossible to use them for payments. After a political decision is made on this issue, we will have the responsibility, he said. Russia's bill on digital financial assets was expected to be considered at the plenary session of the State Duma on March 19th, but was postponed. Russian central bank official said that fraudsters very rarely use crypto to withdraw stolen funds. Cryptocurrencies are not frequently used by scammers in Russia to withdraw stolen funds, according to the official from the country's central bank. Artem Sechev, deputy director of the Information Security Department at the Central Bank of Russia, said that very rarely are cryptocurrencies used to withdraw funds by fraudsters. It is not massive because it's much easier for an attacker to get cash. Sechev noted, adding that scammers mostly use bank cards to withdraw stolen money. Crypto miners in Iran will face power cuts. An official warns cryptocurrency miners in Iran will be detected and face power cuts. An official from the country's state-run power generation and transmission company Tavanir has warned. Spokesperson of Tavanir, Mustafa Rajabi Mashahadi, said that it is illegal to use the national grid for cryptocurrency mining. Mashhadi said that Iran's electricity consumption in May has increased by 7% year over year, and that cryptocurrency miners were the main reason. Two Israelis were arrested for the BitFenix hack. Two Israeli brothers have been arrested in connection with the hack of cryptocurrency exchange BitFenix and other crypto phishing attacks. Eli Gigi and his younger brother Asaf Gigi allegedly netted millions of dollars. The two are suspected of being responsible for long-term systematic theft of cryptocurrencies by maliciously obtaining access to other users' accounts. The two allegedly created credential-stealing clones of major online crypto exchanges and wallets and sent links to those phishing sites on Telegram groups and other crypto-related communities. The two are also accused of being responsible for the 2016 BitFenix hack, which saw multiple accounts being compromised. Malta plans to register all rent contracts on the blockchain. Joseph Muscat, the Prime Minister of Malta, announced that every rental contract in Malta would be registered on the blockchain. The reformed rental laws and the new initiative ensures security, prevents record tampering, and ensures only authorized persons can access the records, said Muscat. We will now be showing people the added value of this technology through applying it to something which they will use in their daily lives, he said. This shows how the digital transformation will affect their lives. Bitcoin IRA launches crypto retirement accounts insured for $100 million through BitGo. Bitcoin IRA, a company that specializes in offering crypto for individual retirement accounts, IRAs, has launched a new account offering $100 million worth of annual insurance coverage in partnership with custodian BitGo. The move will see each new Bitcoin IRA account covered by default against theft or loss of cryptographic keys. The firm further said that the new account service is aimed at mainstream adoption of digital assets, highlighting that the new account meets clients' expectations of having something akin to FDIC insurance. Bitcoin IRA further said that it was reducing its wallet holding fees to 0.0005 points per month and reducing client transaction fees. It's also waiving the first year account fee of $240 for a limited time for the new account service. USA's soon-to-be largest solar-powered Bitcoin mining firm is being built. California-based mining company Pluton Mining will build North America's largest solar-powered Bitcoin mining farm. Pluton said the site will be located in the western Mojave and will feature around 49 acres of solar panels generating 10 to 13 megawatts of electricity daily. The location was chosen due to its high annual quota of sunlight, which averages 70%, with the company planning to enter agreements with local utilities providers to secure low-cost power for the remaining time. The preeminent combination of nature and technology will usher in the next stage of Bitcoin mining evolution, fulfilling the promise of Bitcoin as a sustainable, decentralized network of transactions, Ramak J. Sede, the operations CEO, said. The CFTC approves Ledger X to settle futures in Bitcoin. New York City-based Ledger X, a U.S. regulated trading platform for physically settled digital currency derivatives, applied to be a designated contract market and was approved by the U.S. Commodity Futures Trading Commission, which means that it can now offer physically settled Bitcoin futures contracts before it could only offer swaps. This approval means that the firm can now list Bitcoin derivatives contracts, including both options and futures, and offer them to both retail and institutional clients. Loli app lets users earn Bitcoin through travel-related online shopping. Hundreds of people are now earning Bitcoin by taking vacations purchased through major travel websites. Browser of Loli allows users to earn Bitcoin as a reward for online purchases from companies such as Hotels.com, Booking.com, Priceline, Hilton, Marriott. Loli CEO Alex Adelman said travel purchases now account for 40% of sales. He said, "We are leveraging our Hotels.com and Booking.com partnerships to begin international expansion in the coming months. Canada has been high in demand, and we think that's going to be a great test market for us that will help us expand to other countries as well." He estimated almost half of Loli's tens of thousands of users are getting Bitcoin for the first time, based on the types of user feedback his team gets. When it comes to trips costing several $1,000s, including both flights and hotels, some Loli users have managed to earn more than $100 worth of Bitcoin rewards. The SEC is now accepting comments on proposed ETF backed by Bitcoin and US T-bills. The US Securities and Exchange Commission began accepting comments from the public for a proposed ETF backed by Bitcoin and T-bills. The SEC published the proposed rule change, which would allow Wilshire Phoenix funds to list ETF shares on NYSE Arca exchange. The fund manager would oversee the trust, investing exclusively in Bitcoin and short-term US Treasury securities. The firm would use Coinbase's custody wing to hold the trust Bitcoin, with $200 million in theft insurance covering its holdings. Samurai Wallet launches privacy-enhancing CoinJoin feature. Samurai Wallet launched a beta version of Whirlpool, a CoinJoin service that enhances transaction privacy. CoinJoin is a process of anonymization that utilizes various privacy-enhancing software tools. Sham blind signatures are used to allow the entry and exit of a transaction to be hidden by grouping along with scrambling it with a collection of concurrent transactions. The Whirlpool framework is fully modular CoinJoin implementation that has been developed through a heavily modified fork of the zero-link theory. In crime news, Europool arrests 6 people for allegedly stealing 4,000 BTC. Europool, in conjunction with the UK Cybercrime Unit, the Dutch police, Eurojust, and the UK's National Crime Agency, NCA, coordinated the arrest of 6 people from the UK and Netherlands suspected of stealing 40 million worth of cryptocurrency. The attackers reportedly were involved in typo squatting, a fraudulent means to steal credentials by setting up a scam website with a similar name to an established one and then recording login data. In this case, Europool provided info to the UK and Dutch authorities, such as the hackers steal login details, letting them gain access to client wallets and the funds inside to steal at least 4,000 BTC from users in 12 countries. Coinbase went offline as the Bitcoin price crashed. The price of Bitcoin suddenly crashed Wednesday, losing 15% in one day, and one of the world's most prominent crypto exchanges failed to handle the load of users scrambling to salvage their profits or buy the perceived dip. Traders found themselves out of luck, and the premier US crypto exchange suffered a dreaded outage that had frequently upset traders during the 2017 bull run and the early 2018 market crash. Singapore exchange Bitrue hacked for 4 million in crypto. Singapore-based crypto exchange Bitrue was hacked for 4 million in user assets. The platform announced the breach in tweets. 100% of lost funds will be returned to users, they said. 4 million in XRP was stolen along with other cryptos. As for how the breach occurred, the exchange explained a hacker exploited a vulnerability in our risk control team's second review process to access the personal funds of about 90 users. The hacker used what they learned from this breach to gain access to the Bitrue hot wallet and move 9 million XRP and over 2 million ADA to different exchanges. Bitrue is working with the Huobi, Bittrex, and ChangeNow exchanges and says they have frozen funds and accounts associated with the hack. Cypherpunks are tapping Bitcoin via ham radio and satellite. An Arizona man has been downloading the latest blocks from the Bitcoin blockchain via satellite. He received the transmission through a dish he installed. He rebroadcast them from a satellite device perched on his roof. Analog signals through satellites and land-based radio devices can help to decentralize Bitcoin. Bitcoin celestial coverage comes from Blockstream, a blockchain software company who rents out satellites to transfer the data. A use case for this is because crypto exchanges have been hit with so-called partition attacks, where data is surreptitiously delayed or faked, knocking the targeted computers out of sync with the rest of the blockchain network. Those attacks happen over the internet, so having an alternate analog connections means you're less likely to be fooled. Satellites let you receive data without an internet connection, but you can't use them to send. Some use ham radio to send, and Gotenna, a startup making communication devices used in natural disasters, thinks it has an answer to the send and receive problem of Bitcoin satellites. Radio mesh networks. Gotenna started supporting Bitcoin transactions last year, and it recently partnered with Blockstream to let people use Gotenna's service to rebroadcast the Bitcoin satellite data they receive. Gotenna is exploring how Bitcoin could be used to incentivize people to build mesh networks in places with low connectivity. Basically, you get paid for forwarding somebody else's text. CoinMarketCap makes its first acquisition to improve its pricing algorithms. CoinMarketCap, a major source of prices and volume data on crypto markets, revealed plans for its first ever acquisition. The US-based company is acquiring crypto trading fund #Capital in order to expand its efforts within its Data Accountability and Transparency Alliance, an initiative launched in May 2019 to provide greater transparency in the crypto space. Following the acquisition, the #Capital team will be joining CoinMarketCap to work on pricing algorithms for digital coins listed on its platform, as well as develop new data offerings on the platform, the press release notes. Brandon Ches, CEO and founder of CoinMarketCap, said that the company's first acquisition will allow it to go beyond its traditional volume-weighted average prices to even more sophisticated price algorithms and analyses. Indian exchange shuts down, blaming banking ban. Coinex Exchange says it's been forced to shutter its services as a de facto ban on banking relationships for crypto firms, ordered by the Reserve Bank of India, means that it has economically unfeasible situation that it has to deal with in order to continue with normal business. The exchange writes, "We have consistently been facing denials in payment services from payment gateways, bank account closures, and blocking of transactions for trading of digital assets. Even for non-crypto transactions like payment of salary, rent, and purchase of equipment, our team members, service providers, and vendors have had to answer questions from their respective banks just because of an association with a digital assets exchange operator." Iranian authorities seize 1,000 Bitcoin mining machines using subsidized power. As an earlier news story in this podcast for this week alluded to, Iranian authorities have seized about 1,000 Bitcoin mining machines in 2 abandoned factories, state television reported, after warnings that the activity had led to a spike in consumption of government-subsidized electricity. 2 of these Bitcoin farms have been identified with a consumption of 1 megawatt. Arash Nawab, a power official in the central province of Yazd, told television news the machines, which produce cryptocurrencies that are banned in Iran, were mostly to blame for a 7% increase in power consumption in the month up until June 21st, according to an energy ministry spokesman quoted by the website of state-run Press TV. Irish crypto exchange Bitsane disappears with users' funds. Irish crypto exchange Bitsane may have pulled an exit scam, stealing users' funds. Bitsane exchange, which offers spot trading of cryptos and gained popularity as an early provider of XRP trading, has gone offline and has deleted its social media accounts. A user that claimed to have lost $150,000 and requested to be anonymous said, "I was trying to transfer XRP out to Bitcoin or cash or anything, and it kept saying temporarily disabled. I knew right away there was some kind of problem. I went back in to try and look at those tickets to see if they were still pending, and you could no longer access Bitsane." And lastly, in bullish news, Bitcoin awareness is soaring in America, according to Coinbase report. Coinbase released its United States of Crypto report today, concluding that awareness of Bitcoin is on the rise among the US population. 58% of Americans say they've heard of Bitcoin when given a list of cryptocurrencies to choose from. 37% say they've heard of Bitcoin without being given a list of cryptocurrencies. Bitcoin is going mainstream in America, Coinbase's report says, a claim its study contends is supported by current trends in Google searches as well. More than 70% of US states have enacted regulations that account for cryptocurrency or blockchain technology. Also, Coinbase's study highlights the work done in Wyoming as particularly positive for the crypto industry. New York, which ranks in the top 5 in both participation and interest among US states as measured by Coinbase, is regarded as one of the least crypto-friendly states in the US due to its notorious BitLicense scheme. Crypto is becoming an increasingly important part of local economies across a growing number of states, claims the report, including New York. The Northeast is where Coinbase identified a large number of average internet users with an above average interest in investing in crypto. In New Jersey, close to a quarter of those polled said they were very likely to buy Bitcoin or crypto in the next 6 months. Across the US, over 15% of Americans reported that they were either somewhat likely or very likely to take the plunge into crypto. That's all the Bitcoin and blockchain news for this week. Thanks for listening. All right, bye.